Coach, welcome back over to the broadcast table. Make your way through all those fans who wanted to congratulate you on this win. This, it looked like the 19-point win says it on the scoreboard, but this is a tight game, and both teams played well in spurts, and you all just continued to shoot the ball well. 56% from the floor, 52% from three-point range, 81% from the free throw line. It seemed like a really impressive team effort all the way around.
It was. I mean, obviously that second quarter was a little rough, and I'll take responsibility for that. Probably didn't prepare them well enough for the zone that they were playing there, and it's a hard thing to replicate. But that one's on me. That's not on them. And but really proud of the way that they kind of really bounced back today. From that second, obviously the first quarter was incredible. Second quarter, not so much. And then that third and fourth quarter, maybe like halfway through that third quarter, I thought we really found our groove a little bit offensively. Attacked it a couple different ways that worked. And then we just had kids making plays. I know it's cost me money today, but 21 assists on 27 baskets. I think when we do that, our shooting percentage is usually really high, and you see that it was today. Struggled with the turnovers during stretches today. But that's what they do, right? I mean, that's like sitting there and telling them, hey, we said we were supposed to guard the arc today. Well, that's what we do. It's what our strength is. Fordham's strength is the turnovers. I thought we turned them over a little bit today, too, which helped us. And I thought we, again, 21 assists on 18 turnovers. It doesn't hurt so bad when you're really moving the basketball. You're going to have some turnovers when you move the ball the way that we did today, and you got to roll with it.
Well, and you talked about the importance of your bench play, and you got great players on that bench, and you were able to work a lot in. And of course, Rachel Olstrom is a key player coming on that bench. She ended up with 18 points. But were you pleased with the minutes you were able to spread around to the team today?
I thought so. I thought Faye Parker's minutes were great. And a lot of what she did today maybe didn't show up on the box score. Rachel, again. She's normally stuffing the box score, and she did that today. I thought LV's minutes were great today. I know she got the free throw line. I know she wanted to have that one back, but we got the offensive rebound, if I remember right, on her missed free throw. I just thought she was very disruptive, and I think we didn't do that as much during that second quarter, as much as we were trying to be disruptive. I didn't think we did a good job of that. I thought LV came in and gave us that boost, and I thought the minutes where LV and Grace were out there together were really good today.
So is there anything that when they went to that period in the second quarter, what did you tell them at halftime? Because I know it had to be a little rough on them, especially wondering, like, man, what do we do here to kind of slow this comeback that we saw from Fordham? Well,
I think we made a couple defensive mistakes during that. So you'd have 16 points that you give up. 6 of those were just on brain dead. With all due respect, we just kind of completely lost our heads on 2 of those possessions. So you take those 2 threes that Donaldson hit. I thought when we made some adjustments halfway through the first quarter, I thought we actually guarded her pretty well. And then she got loose on those 2 baseline out of bounds plays. So that was disappointing from the defensive end. We had to kind of take a look at some things offensively, what we were doing, how we were attacking. And I thought we kind of went through the high post a little bit today. We probably should have done that a little bit more in the second quarter. Like I said, we probably didn't. I don't want to say we weren't ready for it, but I just didn't think we handled their change and handled their adjustment very well. And that's on me. I'll always take responsibility for that.
Well, you slowed Donaldson down in the second half. We didn't see that third quarter was a tough one for her. She did score a little bit towards the end, but being able to kind of shut her down in the second half, I think helped propel his team. Do you feel that helped push the lead out a little bit for Richmond?
100%. And I thought for her having 23 points. I mean, I don't know if anybody saw my face. I'd like to look at my face because about 3 or 4 of those shots,
we noticed.
Oh, man. Like, I feel like our kids were waiting for me to, like, hey, yell it. I'm like, that was just a great shot.
What are you going to do?
What do you do with that?
I mean, she and I had a moment and I was like, hey, I'll take responsibility for one of them. But the 2 of the shots she hit, I'm like, I had nothing else for you. I mean, we had long kids closing out. I think we tried to trap her a couple times. I thought that was really good when we were able to get to it. But those things sound really good on paper, sound really good in the staff meeting. And it did disrupt her at times, but I also thought they adjusted. I thought they played well. I thought they played hard. Donaldson's a load to guard. Hayford's just as athletic and talented as anybody else in the league. And, their other kids, were able to make some plays for him. And, we had to sweat that out a little bit. That was, we had a deficit there in the second half. So kind of reminded me a little bit of the UMass game where, you just weren't able to do some things that you wanted to do. They took advantage and they played really hard. And that's life when you're at first place, man. Everybody's going to have their best game against you.
Well, congratulations on the win. But this game was more than just about basketball today. We talked about those 21 assists. That's $420 that you and Molly are donating to the KYAO Cancer Fund. Could maybe just say a little bit about why this game is important to you every year to play here at the Rogers Center?
Yeah, I mean, sorry to get choked up here. It happens every year before the game too. But you know, it's something special for our family. You know, and it's obviously think back to 11 years ago and really even 16 years ago in the battle there, and you know, all of this, and it's a terrible thing. And you see, you know, even now friends that have their lives altered and changed through this, but $420 wasn't making a difference. But if you guys understood the research that's happened in the last 11 years, the adjustment, not the adjustments, but the improvements and everything that's happened, these sort of things make a difference, you know. So if there's some awareness that goes on with this, and you know, whatever thing that Molly and I can give to the cause, but it's just the awareness here, and it's, you know, you should never forgotten. But you know, obviously immediately for our family, with Ann, with my mother-in-law, it's a cool way that every year we always can say that we memorialize her a little bit and give to the cause. But you know, unfortunately, you know, these advances weren't happening as quickly as they were, but these things are really coming down the pipe, and it's really cool, some of the things that are happening at the high level with research there. So I appreciate you asking. Sorry to ramble on a little bit, but it is emotional for us, and really important day for us too.
It's important. Team effort.
I appreciate that.
Congratulations,
Thank
Coach,
you.
on the win.
Congratulations,
All right,
Coach.
thank you,
Give
guys.
your love to your wife.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.